Hello folks, today we're checking out Starmancer as it launches into early access finally. I think we played a demo of this about a year or two ago. And it's a space station building sim. It's a little tricky to get to grips with this, so hopefully I can show you what the hell to do to get started in this. So let's start out by creating a colonist. And let's see, who do we want? Some of them have good traits, bad traits, or some of them are in the middle. And the good ones cost more. And this one will cost us 100 DNA fragments out of the 200 that we've got. So let's start with you, because you seem fairly positive all round. Although you won't carry any dead bodies, but never mind about that. And let's see if there's anyone else. A very expensive one, we can't afford you anymore. You're another 100 quid one. Okay, you've got the blue skin, but I'm not going to hold that against you. And, right, so we've got 2 colonists ready to go. Let's actually grow one in the thing. First of all, you. Let's speed the game up. I'm going to keep on speeding the game up as we go. Wait for it to be harvestable. Get you. Grow another colonist. Don't worry about the poppers too much. It's just guiding through the... This is the very, very basics of the plot and everything. So what I'm going to do is activate the SOS beacon next, whilst we wait for this to grow. Oh, harvest you. Right, so we're broadcasting an SOS. Nobody's responding. Oh, wait, hang on. I'm receiving a transmission. Greetings, we picked up your distress signal. I don't know anything about this fleet, but I know how you can repair your ship. So yeah, they're essentially traders. We give you Zypher, a programmable form of matter. It's wonderful stuff used to build anything. But anyway, never mind about that. The game will guide us as we go. I don't know if we can trust these scavengers, but we don't have a choice. Right, okay, so the next thing we need to do is... I'm just going to... Morale. Never mind about that. The next thing we need to do is create a mission to get some ore. That's no good. That's silicon. Let's have a look. Ore 17. Ore 30. Let's go there. Right, nice. We've set up a little mission there. And eventually someone will pop in. There we go. Matey boy is going off now. And that'll take 6 hours. Meanwhile, you... should actually start building something. And we've got a load of storage things here. There's a load of getting started stuff in there, like food and water. What I'm going to do, whilst whilst I'm waiting for the mission to happen, is actually start building a few extra rooms. It'll just create a room automatically. It has we do need an airlock though, which can be moved freely around the place like that as much as you want. But you do need to have an airlock so they can actually go out there and build it, and they'll put on a spacesuit and all that. I'll probably do more than one while I think about it. I'll probably want like a bedroom and stuff like that. Let's do that. So you will do that, and that'll all just happen quite quickly. Low oxygen, eh? Don't worry about that, because there's low oxygen technically in these non-rooms out here. We can see. Look, those red panels are where there's low oxygen, but that's, literally because it's still outside, so whatever. Right, so the mission's still going on. So we're still having to wait for that to happen. You're still building that. And the mission is successful. Now we need to convert metal in the ore refinery, but not yet. We'll need to do some research. Right, place a research station and unlock the ore refinery. Right, okay, let's do that. Let's place it... Well, it doesn't really matter too much. Let's just place it there. That'll get built at some point. We barely have enough Zypher left. The scavengers gave us the schematic for a trading pod. They'll take just about anything. Alright. Let's do that. We also should start doing some research. Let's start out by making some crops. We're supposed to be doing the ore refinery thing, but it's not necessarily the best idea. Food won't be an issue until a few days into this. But now we need to build a trading pod, so let's do that. Let's place it as close to the airlock as possible. And then we'll be able to start... What we'll do is sell metal. That seems to be the thing that we can refine it out of ore, get it metal, and then sell it, and we don't really need it for anything else for the time being, so that's probably a good way to profit off these lads. Now they are sleeping on the floor. We will need to at some point unlock proper beds. We can lay bedrolls down, but they're weirdly expensive, like 1,000 quid, and we've only got 5,000. Zyphers is the currency, but I will call them quids because it's easier for my pitiful little brain to remember. So the colonist day is split up into sleeping, having free time, and doing work. So then you're not going to be able to get the work out of them all the time. Oh, we've got the crops. So we've got morale, which is the most important thing here. And you can see all the details here. And things affect, like RimWorld, things will affect them and make them less miserable. Or more miserable, depending. And you've got to keep a watch out for that. But even if they do die, you can recreate them. But they'll lose skill points and everything. But They are pre-expendable, so don't worry too much. Nothing being researched. Oh yes, of course, we do need to do that. So, let's start out with some basic power. In fact, let's actually click Ore Refinery, because then it'll line up the research like that. We'll need both. Right, so actually building rooms isn't expensive. This is costing literally just 69 quid. I'm making a production room at the moment because we'll need that. We'll need power and everything. Power laying wires and batteries and all that sort of stuff. That's already unlocked, thankfully, but they're all reasonably expensive, so we have to be a bit mindful about what's going on. We're about to finish off the second bit of research, actually, and then I can actually lay down an ore refinery. We do have some metal. I think it's all stored in the ship still. Yes, it's still completely full. We may... the storage is a bit peculiar in this, because we should be able to, like, store everything here, but it seems to deny everything at first, but I'll leave that for the time being. I think... Oh no, hang on. I do think it is saying offload unavailable, no rooms are storing this item. Select a floor's inventory tab to view the filter. Okay, so I do actually need to set something up here. And what I might do is wait for this to build. We'll put a storage zone in here, a new one, rather than reuse that one over there. And we'll place the ore directly into here once they've actually finished building the floor, which will be handy. In fact, let's place the storage there for the time being and only allow ore. Yes, we'll just only allow ore for that. This is actually building this quite quickly. I'm very pleased with these lads. Ore refinery. So, oh my god, yeah, it's a big boy bando. Let's spin the thing around. There we go. And then also spin this. Let's place it. Try and be as efficient as possible. Let's place it there. Now we will need a treadmill. Oxygen not included style, so they can actually give it some power. What I'll do is I'll place the treadmill somewhere where we can connect things up quite nicely. So let's place it there, I think. And then the wire. Well, I'll place some wire going into this room here, but we'll also. Well, power leeches here. No, that's less than ideal, but never mind. So I'm going to lay the wire through to here. Whilst we're at it, I'm also going to place a light there. And you can see at the moment only the main room is lit. This is going to be the bedroom, I think, but I'll place a light in there as well. Do we actually have a... I don't think we've actually got any research. Let's start by making a bed. We could make it a bit more comfortable for the lads. Yeah, wooden furniture, that'll do. Again, inevitably, beds are expensive. We are running out of cash already, so we will need to get the ore refinery up and running. And oh yes, look, the ore is actually being moved into there, so that's already happening. We don't have the power yet because you haven't quite yet made the treadmill. So I am actually allowing, in this main storage here, I'm allowing everything to be stored now, after all, but apart from the ore. It starts out as default as storing nothing, but there's already stuff in there. It's a little confusing, but we'll see what happens on the next day. We actually do need to do some more research now. There's quite a lot of research to do. I might actually go for sealed wall vent and sealed doors, so we can actually separate things off with actual proper doors. Oh, hang on. No, we'll get a bog first. The all-important bog. Because they do need to piss, and I don't really want them doing that on the floor, which they are currently doing. They're dirty little buggers, these lot. Something was unlocked. Bog. Okay, that was very quick. Okay, then now we can go for the sealed doors, I think. Alright. So we're still sorting out the power. The treadmill is there, but... Oh, bollocks. Yes, I haven't actually made a battery yet, have I? That would actually be quite helpful. I might put the battery in a dirty room. I don't think they really like the look of batteries. In actually, I'm going to place it in here. It's not I don't think it's the best place, probably, but... Oh, what the hell? We will need this. We also will need... What? Oh, the wire should be... I don't think we do need that. Okay, sorted. Right. And that's... There we go. The ore refinery is online. The battery will store a very limited amount of power. Now we're creating metal, we can make it so that we actually sell metal. But we haven't actually... Technically, we haven't discovered metal yet. Until we actually make some, we haven't actually discovered it yet, and we can't actually do anything with it. We've already run out of power. I think it's that bloody leech. That bloody leech is taking all our power. It's a friendly lad. It will actually drop things after leeching power, but I'd rather kill it, to be honest. I'm wondering, actually, whether I can just tonk it. Fight. There we go. Fight! Stop leeching our bloody... There we go. Got it. And we've got a wheat seed out of it. Right, now we won't have this problem. So we can actually prioritise various things in this, like in RimWorld. It's a slightly different system. but similar nonetheless. High priority, and you can change the priorities and make them stop doing things entirely. But I'm just going to leave that for the time being because I haven't quite worked out the best ways of doing that. But finally, now that leech is gone, we can actually make some metal. And this will be our first metal. There it is. Let's this has now appeared in the HUD, so we can now select that to be stored in our tiny little storeroom. We have. Oh yes, we've got no communication now. But what I'm going to do now, before we do anything else, is go to the trade thing and actually select metal to sell. If you've got it highlighted on the left, they'll just keep on selling it, and if you've got the green thing highlighted on the right, you won't, essentially. So we're going to be selling every bit of metal we make for 300 quid, which will sooner or later be incredibly good indeed. Right, we have enough material to repair the warp drive. Okay, so we do actually before I sell any more, what we'll actually have to do is wait for a bit to be constructed, and now he needs to. This is fiddly, but you do need to pick this up. Pick up metal. You'll put that in his inventory, and then we need to order him to place it there. Now, don't make him step into this thing. If you choose return to source, he'll liquidize himself. Don't do that. Place the item instead. That was the voice of experience. Right. Okay, so now... Oh, he's transporting items. I'm going to allow this. You're creating an item. I'm not going to allow that. What I'm going to do is... order you to go over here. And engage... Ooh, hang on. We've got to be careful here. I don't really want this lad to be outside. They're trying to go outside, and if we warp when they're outside, they'll die. Go to sleep. Yes, go to sleep. Right. Right, they're inside. Good. This is it. We're returning to the previous system. I just hope we're not too late. Right. Okay, so now we're warping. And... we're here. We've arrived. There's no sign of the fleet. What's that noise? Is it a distress signal? A mayday! Our station's been overrun by an infestation. This person's in trouble. We have to go and help. Besides, they may know what's happened to the fleet. Right, okay. So let's go and sort them out. I really shouldn't have sent them to sleep. I was trying to protect them, but it's fine. Right, so the next mission. Star map. Everything's taken out now, so we can do this. We need to go there. Create mission. And we'll send Sadie. Why not? And there'll be a 5-hour mission. They'll piss off. Off they go into hyperspace or whatever the hell they're doing. And meanwhile... oh yes, they've taken all this stuff out of the boxes now. I've allowed the storage. Oh, Kim Campos has increased engineer skill. Morale's still high, that's all good. Now, what we need them to do is start selling the metal. So now we'll actually, again, place that back onto sell. Now we've actually done the mission task. And we need to wait for them to actually take some more and bung it into the machine. Unfortunately, we do seem to be lacking somewhat in, well, anything really. Oh, hello. We've actually one of the colonists has been infected. Oh dear. Where did you send us? This place is crawling with slime creatures. Dawn found a functioning shuttle, but she's safe now, but we barely managed to make it out. Right, so we've got to be careful here, because we're going to get attacked by zombies, believe it or not. The ship is returning, and now, make sure we slow down. What have we here? More meat for the grinder. Right. Oh, are there slimes? Oh, they're not zombies this time. Oh, okay, that's a lot safer. Right, we need to get out of here. Okay, so what we'll do is, I think... have we got all the colonists inside? Where's the other one? Oh, you're in there. That's okay, that's fine. We just need to lock this door. Just so the slimes don't get in. Right. So we need to now leave. Right, you're looking for food. No time for that. I'm trying to right-click things in the RimWorld styles, so I do make the occasional hilarious blunder, but never mind. Right, okay. So now we're off. Safe away from the slime lads. We need to repair this, blah, blah, blah. Right, good. So those slime lads have now turned into dead slime, so remember to unlock the door. It's very easy to forget. Right, we need to do some research. Let's go for... well, let's see what the message is first. Salutations, a fellow synthetic overlord. I couldn't help but hearing... oh, it's too many syllables. Okay, I need a favour. My meat bags have been underperforming. I think they need a morale boost. A better food goes a long way. Send me a shipment of nutrition bricks. Okay, so we need to actually make a bunch of stuff now. Waste recyclers convert waste into biomass. So yes, we do need to do a bit of research now. Where is it? There it is. Waste recycling, food brick factory. So we may as well queue that research up. And everyone's on the floor. We do need this bedroom, but oh my god, we've got 10,000 quid. Okay, so finally we can actually start building our space station up a bit more now. Right, first of all, let's make some beds. Bedroll, turn that... Right, you have to right-click to actually access some of these alternatives, like a wooden bed. And we'll make ourselves... We could do with more colonists, actually. We'll make ourselves a little bedroom of dreams. Try to work out what the best arrangement of this would be. I'll just be able to do that. I think 3 is possibly a bit too many there, but never mind. And we also need a bog, which comes under... There we go. That toilet might be a bit too large a room, but I'm sure... Oh, don't need to rotate that. I'm sure they'll cope. Just place the one. Right, okay, so beds. And the light will work, but only when they're in the room. Oh, we don't go to sleep on the floor. You don't need to anymore. Oh, we can also upgrade the ship, but not. We don't really want to do it just yet because it's 10,000 quid, and we've only got 4,000. But we also use these upgrade modules. We've got 3 ambiently from various things, but we won't do that just yet. Oh, Matey Boy hasn't actually taken off his spacesuit. That seems to happen from time to time. But yeah, Matey Boy is building the beds, so they've got plenty now. And speaking of which, let's actually create a 3rd colonist. Oh wow, that's a good one. Charismatic, tolerant, and pacifist. Very expensive, but you will absolutely do. Now we need to just grow. We want colonists that are happy and don't fight, because if they fight, they kill each other. It's less than ideal. Don't kill each other. So now we've got the 3 beds, and we've got some poo on the floor, but thankfully now we've created the bog. That doesn't require power, thankfully. We could do with putting a few lights in. Right, so we're going to mine this asteroid out. We're going to get some ore, so we can create the metal and get some money. And then what I'll do is I'll queue up an ice mission as well. Because then we'll get contaminated water, which we can turn into clean water, and we can drink. At the moment we've got shit tons of water in storage, so that's not an issue. But later on, that'll become very important indeed. I'm going to be squeezing in some wheat. Not super important, but I kind of want to have some wheat growing just in case there are any food emergencies. Oh, the mission succeeded. Excellent stuff. People are increasing their mining skill. Someone's actually increased to level 2, which means we can actually start mining more things. Food-wise, we do need to build the waste recycler and the food brick factory. I think... There we go. Oh, both of them are right here. So, this... You can... Yeah. You can recolour things in this, but I never actually get around to that. We need to place this somewhere useful. A lot of these things... I think these are quite noisy. Yeah, this is 40 noise. Food brick factory also. I'm basically making a noisy room. Right, so, I think I can place this usefully... I just need to spin it around. Usefully there. And also this will probably have to... Oh, we haven't actually discovered them yet, so we can't actually... Yeah, we can't sort out the store thing yet. We'll also need the food brick factory. Might as well be doing that. Although, how much is this? Oh, we haven't got the money. We haven't actually got the money for it now. There's a little bit of low oxygen, but it's not... At the moment, it's not really that much of an issue. Oh, yes, it is. Hang on, that's why they've got their costumes on. Yes, the one thing I didn't actually make is vents. Unfortunately, they cost 1,000 quid a pop. In fact, what I will do is actually just... For now, I'll simply demolish the airlocks. Like that. Because, I mean, we're not separating out the rooms too... So you're suffocating. Oh, you dismantled it from the wrong side. God damn it. Hang on. I think we may have killed someone. Oh well, not the end of the world. So, she's now carrying their head into the recycler, so now we can regrow them. They'll have lost a skill point though, but never mind. Unless they didn't have any skill points. Anyway, she's back. It's fine. Right, alright. We haven't got the power. Is that... Have I dismantled something there? Have I dismantled the wire, or is it just being a prick? So that needs to be demolished, and now I can have to relay the wire, which was there, but now it isn't. Like that. Oop, missed. There we go. That should be resorting that. And so what I wanted to do, probably not going to bother doing it right for now, but place a vent in the wall and also place some doors there, because doors stop airflow. But if we put a vent wall, that's all good. Anyway, we've finally found bloody biomass. Excellent stuff. So now we can let biomass appear on this storeroom floor. So we've got all those in the moment. Biomass then gets turned into nutrition bricks, so we actually do need to build that. If we can, we may not be able to afford this just yet. No, it costs 5k, and we've only got 3. And we've unlocked a few more kitchen items. I'm going to make a kitchen at some point, but it's really not necessary at first. Only when they start to develop a bit more autonomy, these colonists, and demand better food. Right, since they're all asleep, what I'm going to do is launch the trade pod early, before it does it automatically, just so we can actually get the cash, so we can actually do the food brick thing. Here it is. I didn't realise you could actually have so many people around it, but okay. So we'll make this in here. We're going on another ore mining mission now. I really should have got some water, but I'm not going to be too worried about that. Oh, hello! The food brick is actually happening. Biomass has been made. When I wasn't even paying attention. Sadie Meadow is becoming unhappy because I think there's still some lingering stuff about sleeping on the floor and all that sort of stuff. Oh, temporarily ran out of power there. Mission succeeded, all good. Have we actually made any biomass yet? It's taken for a long time. Unfortunately, we're certainly lacking power now. Actually, I'm going to make a second battery. We have got the... Haven't quite got the money yet. Let's launch this. Get the money. And we can actually do that. Hang on, battery there. We could actually research a larger battery, but whatever. I think it's the case... Fire? What broke? Where's the fire? Is there fire here? I think it needed to be repaired. Okay. What I should have done is upgrade it so it doesn't break. But never mind. Let's upgrade those. So we need to sort out a fire. Oh, it's there! Quickly upgrade it so it doesn't break. No. Unfortunately, it is already broken. We are fixing it, but there is a bit of a fire here. Not quite sure the best way of dealing with this without any kind of ventilation or whatever. This is one thing I couldn't quite figure out. What I could try and do, this is dumb, but let's just quickly build a wall. Just a quick wall. Very quick wall. And maybe that'll just stop the fire spreading. I think it will. We need to be able to vent it. But I think there should be no oxygen in here anymore. So we'll see how it works. I'm also just going to quickly move that. Just a temporary measure. Quickly move that, and hopefully the fire will just fuck off, frankly. So the fire's burnt itself out there, but now this one's broken as well. So, So I might have to do the same thing here. I still haven't quite worked out the best way of dealing with this sort of stuff, but this is all temporary measures just whilst I sort things out. So I'm replacing the airlock with a manual door, which doesn't require power, but it's slow to open. And the fires all burnt themselves out, and I've redone this whole thing. Need to make sure that things get repaired a bit more often, and make sure that things are now unbreakable as a perk. Unfortunately, I haven't actually currently got enough modules to upgrade everything, but on the upside, everything seems to be fine. And power-wise, we're seeming to be okay, and we're still trying to produce bloody biomass. But yeah, power's still not admittedly brilliant. Oh, here we go. Look. It just took the biomass went from the waste recycler into the food brick creator. So now we are sorting out our stuff. Still not saying I've actually created any biomass for reasons nobody quite knows. There's some right there. Oh, there we go. Now it's actually placed on the thing. I think it's counted. Right, and we've got a nutrition brick as well. And so we've discovered that. I think we need to place those onto the ground. Ideally, there's things like fridges you can build, whatever, but nutrition brick, there we go. Now you can store that on the ground and complete the quest. And I think we've finally done everything. Hooray! For the time being. We start making bricks. Once we have enough, we can send them to Mr. Pink, and he'll recover the sensor data. And we'll be able to unlock more colonists at some point. And let's refresh. Deaf, fast learner. Oh, a potty mouth. Ooh. I think I'll refresh those. It doesn't cost me anything. Oh, look, a really good one. I'll have you. Right, so we don't actually have to print them yet because we will need to make a new bed. But yeah, I'll sort that out shortly. We've got enough. Oh, here we go. We have actually got enough things. So let's now. Oh god, we've got to unload the ship, and then we can go on the mission. Now, because I'm an idiot, and also because it's slightly unintuitive, I forgot to actually allocate anywhere to put the ice from the ship. So that can come here as well, because this is the workroom. I'll probably also expand this zone because it's a bit small. There we go. You can also make shelves to make storage more efficient. Right, so they're loading the nutrition bricks up now, so when they go out on the mission, that should all be good. Wasn't quite sure if it did actually load them automatically, but this time it seems to have worked. So that should hopefully come back successful this time. This time! Ooh! Lots of stuff happened. We've got a lot of money. I know that much. And we've got some upgrade things. By the looks of it, we've been given a lot of trove. Morale has increased by a bit. Thanks, friend! I recovered your data. You should be receiving it in a moment. Data transmission received. Looks like Mr. Pink actually pulled through. The fleet was heading towards that system. Let's head there and reconnect with them. Cool. Okay, so let's finish that off by doing that. So we need to wait for that lad to come back. We don't want to zip into space without him. So yeah, we've got loads of upgrade modules, which I think I'll actually do before I forget. Unbreakable. Yes. We don't want fires around here. And now you can tell us to piss off. Into space! There's nothing here but wreckage. The fleet, they're all gone. Oh. I'm not reading that out. Huh. The signal's weak and garbled, but I recognise that protocol. It's a message from the fleet. If we send a crew to the source of the signal, we might be able to recover the message. So the plot continues. In the meantime, there's probably a bit more building I would have to do. Now I've actually been given a lot of stuff to spend on things. But yeah, we'll stop there. We may continue this if people are interested, because it's quite tricky to figure out, but once you've actually got going with it, it seems to be quite fun. So yes, do subscribe to Randomise User if you're not already a subscriber, and check me out and buy me a coffee if you want to support the channel, keep us going. For some reason, it looks like Kim Campos is in love. Lucky old you. Upgrade module. Cool. Okay, so thanks for watching, and we may beat this up again, and bye for now.